my best friend is leaving.
Aww.
Yeah.
I'm not even going home yet.
Yeah, I know you are.
I am?
Not. No, I know you're not.
We are so tipsy. Oh my god.
What we did is like, just hear me out, right? You know, I tell you things, but I know you keep it to yourself and all of that. That's why I trust you to be calm. Like, I hope I trust you to be honest. But like, they didn't tells me things like, we want things to work out, blah blah yada yada yada. This one, let's be this, let's be that. But what the fuck is going on downstairs with you and Koyin sitting down there on the bed?
What did you do?
Just go out and look at it and come back and you see what I'm talking about.
Wait, what part of the palo
Just go on the staircase, you see what I'm saying. What the fuck, man? Like, you make me look stupid. Like, no, Zita, it's not
I will
just
not accept it, sir.
And what the fuck is that now? Like, I won't do that with any other people. That's why I don't do anything with any other people, because she'll make it seem like as if, oh, this one. I won't even do that with Emissi. You say, okay, let's keep it that way. She told me, okay, Koyin, you're my G. Koyin is my G, Emissi is your G. Let's keep it that way. I said, no problem. But I won't do that with Emissi in a compromised position.
So at this point, I feel like I'm beginning to pity Kola because what in the hell? Like, Kola, comport yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey guys, hey Bethans, welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha and I am so glad to have you back here. Now, if this is your first time coming across my channel, you are definitely welcome. Please make sure to hit on the subscribe button before you leave and actually give this video a thumbs up right now or at the end if you enjoyed watching it, okay? And of course, to my returning Bethans, my Lels, thank you guys for always coming back to watch my videos. You guys are the absolute loves of my life and I do not take you for granted. Okay, now you guys, you know that last night was the pool party and the drama that comes after the pool party is basically what I live for, because these housemates have gotten so used to each other. They know the people they can go around and all of that. So I'm usually looking forward to the after party drama. And for this particular video, let's talk about Kola, even though I have other things to talk about, you know, we will do that in subsequent videos, but let's talk about Kola and, you know, how he was breaking down. You know, there's no better word. He was crashing mentally, emotionally last night. You know, I mean, he had this conversation with Zita in one of the rooms, and I wouldn't even call it a conversation. He was basically venting to Zita, you know, talking about how Dede and her compromising position with Koyin, you know, just talking about all of that. He was so angry. Like, you keep coming to tell me stuff, you keep coming to say this to me, and then you're doing this. I would never do that with Emissi. You know, we've talked about, oh yes, Emissi is my G, you know, Koyin is her G. Yes, you guys do your thing. But I would never do something like this with Emissi. I would never be found in a compromising situation like this with Emissi and all of that. And he just kept going and going and going. And then the camera would just pan from Kola, you know, to Dede and Koyin on the floor in the lounge area. And to be honest, yeah, if you ask me why I think this is bothering Kola a lot more this time, it would be in the fact that this is not happening on the bed. You know, usually it would happen in the room, one of the rooms, you know, they're just there, while most of the other housemates are in the lounge, on the sofa, you know, just doing all of that. But this week, they are living on barest minimum. They don't have access to their beds. They don't have access to the chairs and all of that. So, because of that, these guys are on the floor, in the lounge, where every other person could see them, you know? So for Kola, this is unacceptable. You know, he was so pissed at the whole situation. He kept crashing out. He kept, you know, just expressing himself to Zita. And Zita was trying to just calm him down, you know, asking, okay, do you think you want to have a conversation with her? Do you think that would help? You know, just trying to contain everything. And then he's like, no, like, in fact, I think I'm even done at this point because, you know, the girl comes to me, she says other things to me, like the kind of conversations that we have, the kind of things that we say, you know, and then you do this. And to be honest with you guys, I sort of see Kola's point. Because 2 days ago, which day be that first day when they go that room, when they come back, Dede was having a conversation with Kola, right? They were sitting by the door, you know, he had this HFM outfit, and then she was like, looking at him like, what are you thinking about? They were actually flirting. They were having a flirtatious conversation. And then Kola is like, don't undress me with your eyes. Don't undress me. And she was like, Is it this HFM clothes I want to undress? There's nothing there to undress. And then she will tell him things like, oh, that she wants him to put pressure. She wants him to do this. Now, is this a game to Dede? I think it is. Because, you know, this girl already said that she has a relationship, even though a lot of us don't actually believe in any relationship. Me, I don't feel any of them have any relationship on the outside. But okay, let's just move with their story. So for me, her doing all of these things, I think that's her game, right? So they were having that kind of conversation. And for Kola, who is, you know, is Dede or nothing, you know, he's taking it very seriously. He tries to be very careful around Emissi, you know, the type of conversations that he has with her and all of that. So for him, this is not making any sense. And guys, what even pissed me off was the fact that he was having this conversation with Zita in one of the rooms. And then Bright walks in to give him his sunshade that be waiting. And he's like, must you deposit your story everywhere? Must you tell everybody the story? And I'm like, who is everybody? Zita? Okay, go and sit down one place, okay? It's not that you two, your mouth is to stay one place. So what do you mean? Are you just pained that Kola did not come to give you the gist instead? Because tell me why you would enter there and you will make such a comment, obviously referring to Zita, who was right there.
Yeah, actually,
Guys, it doesn't make no be gist, no.
don't say
It's not
that.
gist.
You don't know. Anyways,
It just be say Zita not get up for him. If not, if to say that you go collect, I go ask and say, Oga, who be anybody? Are you okay? You dey shit from your nyash, you dey mad. Wait see, you dey for what? That's unacceptable. I still worry this one. And then, you know, he said that and then he left. I'm like, guy, go and face your own problem. You said, if you get your own issue with me, they just get out first. Get out first. And then when he leaves, you know, Kola is trying to say, I get why he's doing this. You know, he doesn't know that me and you, we have a rapport, we have a relationship. So apparently, Zita and Kola, they talk. Okay, like he tells her stuff. And like he said, the reason he felt very comfortable speaking to her about it is that all the other things he has told her, he has not heard it anywhere. So it means that he can trust her, like she's a real one. And the girl is like, it's fine, like it's okay. Just maybe try and talk to her, you know, see. And he's like, no, you know, at this point, like I'm tired of looking stupid. I think I'm done. I'm like, are you really done?
so I don't know. Probably a
Okay, he doesn't know that me and
conversation.
you. He doesn't know me and you's relationship. You know,
Oh, okay. But
But
probably.
like, you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I
man.
hear you. But like probably, I don't know.
Don't worry, he doesn't know why. I
But
feel
you know
like
the
the
truth
but
is that Koyin was like that. So I felt
yeah,
like,
but like my own thing again, I feel like he's doing it intentionally just to like get like it's you know what? It's fine. But I feel like he doesn't know that me and you we have like a relationship.
yeah.
Unless you don't have a relationship with me and I'm
Nigga, I don't fuck you.
Okay, don't? Oh, okay.
Please pick me. But I
Sorry.
hear you, Sha, and I hope the best for you, honestly. You know, honestly, yeah.
I'm just
But
very
do
irritated, to be honest.
you think a conversation will help?
Like, I'm not even having a conversation anymore. Like, I'm tired, man. I'm actually tired. No, what I'm saying is that she tells me things like, oh, she wants us to make things work. This one. Like, I know the kind of conversation this baby's having with me. That's why everyone thinks I'm looking stupid. She makes it feel like, oh, I'm very exclusive. She doesn't do anything. But, like, it might not look like anything. I know it's just friends, but it doesn't look good. I'm like, I don't move on, I beg.
I mean, because we've been talking about this whole like, I'm done. You know, in fact, it's the audience that are now done with this whole thing because, you know, you guys keep doing all of this rubbish, right? Now, later on, I saw him having a conversation with Emissi, you know, just right in front of the diary room door, you know, and they were talking and he was just expressing himself to Emissi, you know, how that he doesn't like what is going on and all of that. And then Emissi is like, you are in love with Dede. He said, no, Emissi, please. Don't use the love word. That's such a strong word. You know, I'm probably not there yet and all of that. So don't use that word. It's just, I'm a stand-up guy. You know, if I say it's you, it's you. I don't like to, you know, play around. He even went as far as telling Emissi that he gets honey almost every time he's with Dede. You know, so that's how attracted he is to Dede. So for him, you know, it just makes him feel bad. And in my head, I'm like, hell, this one where you go open your mouth tell Emissi like this. I hope Emissi will not by extension tell Isabella. And then Isabella will carry the gist and go and tell Sultana. Because once the thing started to spread like that, the whole house go hear.
Maybe I'm using my heart to play this game.
He worked hard.
Very fine girl. I'm attracted to her. I'm having her with her. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but I get horny easily around her. sincere. Listen,
You're paid, I know.
I'm a stand-up guy.
What does that mean?
I'm not a one guy all over the place. I'm not all over the place type of guy. If my friends know me outside, if I like somebody, I like somebody. If I'm there for somebody, I'm there for somebody. But it is what it is. You understand? It's fine. I just feel like I've kind of like put myself in a... You don't get how this babe talks to me, Emissi. Trust me, there's even this babe talks to me that you'll be thinking...
She actually told me. But she has a boyfriend outside, so clearly she's playing a game.
That's why I'm trying my best not to have any emotions on this because, to be honest with you...
I can tell you're very, very much in love with her, and this is
Okay, hold on. Don't use the word love. I'm begging you, Emissi. Love is a deep thing.
I'm fucking in love with her. That's a sign.
I like her.
In love with her.
But you know why I probably would let it slide? You know why I probably would not be angry that he told Emissi? Is in the fact that there was a conversation that Sultana had yesterday. Sultana, Doris, Isabella. Yeah, these three ladies. They were speaking. And while they were having that conversation, they sort of implied or insinuated, or what's the other word I can put there? You know, they sort of had that conversation where it seemed like they were calling Kola gay, right?
Now just light skin.
No, I don't even like light skin guys. It's not
I don't like light skin guys.
There's some light skin
Because
guys.
when he told Sultana that, when he told pussy,
The fuck?
like whenever you see the
Let me get yansh like woman.
you
You know, say they talk in our aesthetics. You say in our aesthetics.
Sultana say it.
Yes.
So we are not losing her like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago because what the hell? You're always around women. You're always, I beg. And then your body is for aesthetics. You dey Chris.
And it was such a serious matter to the point that Kola's handler had to address it. Yes. Now, I'm here thinking, okay, could this be some type of good for Kola's story? Because imagine if Emissi tells Isabella and Isabella goes ahead to tell Sultana and, you know, by extension, the gist flies, sha. That might be a good thing, you know, because that would now sort of clear his name and say, okay, maybe, or they will still turn and begin and say, okay, now I ain't like guys, like girls. You know, I feel like sometimes the kind of conversations these people have in that house, the housemates of this season, they find it so easy calling names, you know, just doing all of that stuff. Now, as much as it was Sultana that made the statement, it didn't seem like Isabella and Doris were not in agreement. You know, from the way they responded and all of that, it seemed like they were in agreement, you know, somehow. It seemed that way, even though, like I said, it was Sultana that made the statement. You know, I feel like sometimes people need to just shut up their mouth, not be everything. When, like, must you talk? Okay, what has he done in the house that would warrant you saying something like that? If for anything, we know that Kola has been on Dede's matter since 1990, no date at this point. You know, he has been there, he has stayed consistent. There has not been a time where we doubted how he feels towards Dede. You know, so why would I see all of that and still come up with the conclusion that, oh, this guy might be gay? Like, girl, the one where you talk, we never even heal from those ones. We are not even over it. In fact, we were still dragging it last night. And you're still, you know, giving more. You are still dishing out more. For me, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. You know? So, guys, at this point, I really don't know. I just felt like that was too much. But yeah, again, like I said, maybe Emissi should even go and tell them. You know, go and tell her friend Isabella. Because she has this friendship with Isabella. That one ended. Now, I'm hearing Koyin in the downfall boss. Koyin is talking to Isabella. There was Isabella, there was Sultana, and there was Big Soso that was standing by the downfall. So Koyin was sitting on the driver's seat. Sultana was sitting on the passenger seat. Big Soso was standing by the passenger seat, close to Sultana. And then Isabella was sitting on the chair, very close to the downfall boss, you know, very close to the driver's side. So he was having a conversation with Isabella and Sultana, and I'm sure that Big Soso could hear what they were talking about. And he's talking about, oh, how he's not even going to be surprised on Sunday if they call him another name. You know, he's expecting another name. I mean, last week they called him a Chihuahua, you know, so this week it might be a chimpanzee and all of that. And then Isabella goes, oh, no, we know who the chimpanzee is in this house. It's not you, I'm not Isabella. no. We know who the chimpanzee is. It's definitely not you. But, you know, they kept talking. He's like, he's not even going to be surprised. At this point, he's expecting it because, you know, he knows that he's a hot guy. You know, he knows that he's a hot guy. You know, that he even had one ex-girlfriend that had a Tesla. I'm like, okay, so how does that equate to you being a hot guy? Make it make sense.
There's nothing someone to call me inside this house. If it's inside this house, there's going to be next week. I'm still expecting.
I tell Sultana today now.
I'm expecting next week. Yeah, okay, yeah, they call Koyin chimpanzee. I'll be like, okay, fine. What are we doing next week?
We know who the chimpanzee is. It's not you.
I should be expecting.
We already have a chimpanzee.
I should be expecting that. Okay, yeah, Koyin is the babu. Okay, fine. They'll be like, is this guy crazy? I'm not crazy. But I don't give these people attention because I don't care about you.
Real.
I don't give a fuck about you.
Real.
Like, why will I fight you because of Bunny?
Exactly.
I'm an hot cake. I'm a very hot cake.
Hot tea.
Very hot.
If I tell you, no bragging. I'm not bragging. I have an ex-girlfriend that owns a Tesla.
Make it make sense. You know that part where they say this boy talks like a child. Sometimes they talk like picking. Because waiting be that. You know, you had this moment. And guys, I know people have been saying, oh, Koyin and Dede, they kissed. Now, whilst that looks like a kiss, I'm not really sure say their mouth touch you.
Alrighty. Gotta go now.
What is it? I'll go to them.
Okay.
I'm not really sure say their mouth touch. I know that, you know, this time around, camera was giving us different angles, you know, from up to down, from, you know, they give us different angle. And yes, they were probably more closer than they would always be. Or could it also be that we're seeing this now because, again, it's happening in the open? You know, if not, camera no go one, they carry us, they go room. This one now open space. But if you argue with me that they were close, you know, they were really close, their mouths were really this close, I would agree, you know, but I don't think that they kissed. I don't think so. And even if they did, we're going to find out, you know, from conversations because, you know, nothing in that house goes unnoticed when it comes to kisses and all of that. We go still hear them. You know, one way, we go shall hear them. But did Better see the kiss? I didn't. And was I watching closely? I was. Because, you know, when it comes to Pekasha, Mekasha, Ratasha, Nunsha, our eyes is sharp. My eyes is sharp. So, unless maybe I sneeze, you know when you sneeze, you close, I hate you. Maybe not that time the kiss happen. But other than that, I'm not see kiss. Okay? I'm not really see kiss. And you know that after all of that thing, you know, Big Brother took out Joanna and what's her name, Dede, to their room. Even though me, I still have, like, hello, Jessie J. What's happening to you? Because you say you are running away from Sultana because, oh, she's a temptation to you, she's this to you, da. But, Baba, what's always happening between you and Joanna? You people, the other day, they were rubbing head. Isabella asked you, why do you people keep rubbing each other's head? You say it's very therapeutic. She likes it, you know, you two, you like it because she they rub your head, you they rub Joanna's head too. So why, like, what was happening last night after the party? What was that whole, you know, that flirtatious moment you guys had, you know, by the dressing area? Like, I don't understand this Jessie at this point. Baba, you say you get girlfriend, say now why you dey run? But you dey go put yourself for another subtraction and conclusion. What did they call those things? Equation. Thank you. You dey go put yourself for another equation. So which one you dey do? Are you running from her and running to another person? Or are you really running? Like, are you sure you're even running at this point? Because I don't really understand. Tell me how he was looking at the girl, and the girl, why are you looking at me like that? He said, you're such a baby. You know, and this was, I'm such a baby. You know, I say, yeah, that's why I'm actually pitying you. That's why I'm pitying you. I'm like, that's why you're pitying her. That one to come say you're pitying me. You say yes now, because if I enter you, I say if you enter her, many things they happen.
How you looking at my cheeks? Do I look like a bones? Do I look like a pop?
You look like a baby.
Like a baby.
Baby.
Because I'm a baby.
I know.
I still dey pity you small.
Pity me?
I start you know.
Baba, what was all this? What was all this? What was all this? I mean, wait, oh. Wait. Okay, hold up. Could it be? Hey, better you think past yourself. Oh. Could it be that Jason J keeps doing this thing on purpose to spite Faye? Wait, oh. You know, say from the beginning, Faith and Sultana, they were close. But maybe not in a romantic way. You know, I wouldn't really say romantic. I know that they are friends. They are G's. And Sultana even mentioned that during her diary session one of the days. But could it be that... it couldn't be. Could it? You know, you see that Jason is doing this. Okay, any girl that Faith like, he go for the girl. I don't really know. The equation is not really equationing properly, but I mean, could it? This Jason J and Joanna friendship, it be like say it don't start tete before we come dey notice say Faith like Joanna Abi Jason J don't first see the moves, the signs inside the house wey make am dey do that thing. Or Jason J is just a natural flirt. Which one should we go with? We need to go with one and this one because I don't understand Jason again. Oh. Baba don't lose guard. You know, Baba don't lose guard. And I didn't cause this thing. Anytime when this girl, they talk to this Jason J, in the mezevu. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this thing that I just said and every other thing that I discussed. And then you let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, okay? Okay, I'm not really... Guys, I can't wait to hear from you, okay? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done that already. And of course, I'll see you guys on the next one. Like, I'm coming, okay? Wait for me. I'm coming, okay? Bye!